Chapter 13 of God Died at 3 o'clock by Rev. Gerald T. Brennan. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Recording by Maria Therese. 3 o'clock. It is nearly 3 o'clock in the afternoon. For almost 3 hours Jesus has been stretched and nailed to the cross. He has lost a great amount of blood, and his body is burning with fever. He is weak from the loss of blood and the lack of food. His lips and tongue are dry. His thorn-crowned head is bowed low, but he lifts it a little in order to speak. "I thirst," he cries. The man of sorrows pleads for a taste of water. A little water. This is the only thing Jesus has asked for during his long hours of suffering. One of the crowd, seeing a sponge on the ground, picks it up and dips it in a jar of wine. He places the sponge on a stick and holds the sponge to the lips of Christ. Jesus sips the wine. It is sour and tastes like vinegar. It is not what he wants, but he does not refuse it. At least, the wine will moisten his dry lips. For some minutes Jesus is silent. He is thinking. Men may think that I have been a failure, but I have not failed. I have done what my Father wished me to do. My work is done. "It is finished," he says aloud. The crowd does not understand. However, no one asks any questions. No one asks Christ to explain. Those standing nearby feel that the words are not important. But the words are important to Christ. He is telling the world that he has not failed. This death on the cross spells victory over sin. Today, the gates of heaven, closed so long to sinful men, will swing open once again. The price of opening heaven's gates is Christ's blood, the blood that now drops on the ground of Calvary. The Apostle John, looking up at the cross, knows that Jesus will not live much longer. He holds Mary closely and does not speak. There is silence on Calvary. The two robbers on crosses next to Christ are both dead. The weakened Christ still lives. Those who watch wonder how he can defy death so long. It is the dying Christ who finally breaks the tense stillness around the cross. Though almost dead, he speaks with a loud voice. "Father," he prays, "into thy hands I commend my spirit." Then bowing his head, Jesus dies. It is 3 o'clock. Jesus is dead, but the soldiers must make sure. They want to be certain that Jesus is dead. One of them, taking his spear, strikes Jesus on the left side through the heart. Blood and water flow from the wound, and the heart of Christ is seen for the first time. Little does the soldier know what he has done for the world. He has shown the world the heart of Christ. From this open heart, God's love will burst over the whole world and warm the cold hearts of men. The death of Jesus brings confusion to Calvary. There is a mighty uproar. The earth shakes, rocks split in pieces, and deep holes appear on the sides of the hill. There is thunder and lightning in the heavens, and nature cries out against the men who have nailed Christ to the cross. People are terrified, and they scream and yell with fear. Many run away and try to hide. Even the dead leave their graves and come back to life. Is this the end of the world? No, this is not the end of the world. This is the beginning of a new world. A new world where men can know God again, where they can find God's love again, where sinners will be given another chance. All this Christ has won on the cross. The gates of heaven, like Christ's heart, are open. Still standing at the cross are Christ's faithful mother, John, and the other two Marys. Now they have work to do. Joseph of Arimathea, a secret friend of Christ, has gone to ask Pilate's permission to take the body down from the cross. Close to Calvary is a new tomb. There Christ's friends plan to bury his body. Though Christ is dead, Pilate's soldiers remain at Calvary to guard his body. The darkness and thunder have frightened these Romans. Looking at the dead figure on the cross, they remember how they mocked and jeered this Christ only a few hours ago. Now they stand reverently and whisper to one another, "This was the Son of God. This was the Son of God." But God is dead on the cross, and it is 3 o'clock. End of chapter 13.